Now up to 157 here. Rocco Camillaci.
Wrestling Carter Baer of Binghamton.
Another toss-up match here between these two sides. It's going to be a really important win if Binghamton can come away with it. And Tigers just trying to claw their way back against these Bearcats.
Rocco gets in on a single, and he finishes it on top, secures the 3 points.
A little lefty dump there from Rocco Camillaci. That was sneaky. Really nice finish there, and out for one is Baer. We'll see if either guy can continue to put points in the scoreboard, but that was a really nice start for Rocco Camillaci coming out after a tough match yesterday against Cornell, wrestling a really good Meyer Shapiro.
Yeah, he's just been electric for Cornell this entire season.
Yeah, I think, right, wrestling those guys is going to be the guys you see at the IWA tournament. That's just another lefty single leg. That is exactly what you don't want to happen if your Camillaci is that cutback. I think you've seen these Bearcats, right? That's an opportunity to score that just taken away from a stalemate by dropping down. You got to be prepared for a guy to drop down there. Nice shot by Rocco, but got to be disappointed you're not scoring off those attacks.
Yeah, he was in great position there. And then
now you have Baer coming back in, and now he's looking for an attack, right? I mean, that's a huge difference maker, and Rocco's doing a good job keeping his weight back, but right, that takedown is huge. Making it 6-1 versus now 3-1, and now Baer feeling like he has the confidence to come back and start taking attempts of his own. We'll see if he's able to get anything going here as Baer trying to push him out of bounds, and that's action. Going to be back on our feet. No stall call called. And you hear Coach Dubuque yelling, more points, and I would have to agree with him, right? This 3-1 lead it's not going to do much for you. You got to keep looking to score, and both guys the aggressor. I'm liking what I'm seeing. A lot of action from both guys, and Baer, just because he's down, it doesn't mean he's out, right? It's just a matter of getting one takedown to get back in this match, and Camillaci trying to open the scoreboard up again. One takedown now makes it within striking distance of a major decision, right? So that would be huge, and as you see, Baer on that righty single leg, but Camillaci trying to defend here pretty tough. See if he can get his leg back, but so far Baer still got him up in the air. Pops his head out, and Camillaci's hit the corner, and that's going to be a really good way to defend there. That's, again, flipping the script now. Baer in on a deep shot. That's going to be disappointing for him.
Yeah, both guys really evenly matched. Good job of Camillaci there, getting to the edge of the mat, staying out of danger, and not giving up the 3 points with 24 seconds remaining in the first period.
It just goes to show you, it doesn't really matter who initiates the attack. It's a matter of you dictating the position once it happens, right? Beating the guy to the position. You know, these guys wrestle all the time. They wrestle sometimes multiple times a day. So it's just a matter of trusting that you know that you can wrestle to any position and, you know, finding a way to score no matter if you're the guy attacking or if you're the guy defending.
We're heading into the second period.
It's going to be Camillaci's choice as you see this first takedown here. Nice lefty dump. Looking like he might have got back points, but unable to hold that arm down. Doing a really good job. Starting early, starting quick, which I think maybe has been a problem of his in the past, is waiting around a little too much, but starting on bottom in the second.
Camillaci electing to start down.
Baer, nice mat return to get some flat here. Rocco trying to build his base up. Trying to avoid giving those wrists up, and as he does, Baer looking for that tilt. No points awarded, but that was close. Camillaci got to get that wrist back, but Baer looking to continue to drive his weight forward and rack up this riding time. As you see, almost 25 seconds of riding time here in the second period. This would be huge for Baer if he can get a ride out here.
He's just in really good position. Camillaci broken all the way down, although he's starting to build the base. He's got that left arm isolated, just really strong positioning on top.
Yeah, if you're Rocco, you got to get that wrist free and find a way to get back to your base, because being flat here it's not doing anything for you. Now he gets his wrist free. We'll see if he can do anything from it, but Baer doing a really good job smothering this guy on top of him as the stalemate's called. A lot of times you see that after, you know, a prolonged period of time where the guy on top is just kind of sitting there, not really, you know, in any position to score many points. But fresh start here. Less than a minute left in the second. Camillaci looking to get up to his feet right away. Another mat return, big mat return by Baer. And this is a big advantage for him. Now he's got a second point. If he chooses down and gets his escape, that's a tie match.
Yeah, he's been very dominant on top. It looks like, too, that Baer maybe cutting a little bit more weight coming into this match. Just, he feels a little bigger than Camillaci.
Yeah, I think, you know, I'm sure Camillaci's coming up from 49 last year, and I'm sure that, you know, that's a factor, right? Of moving up a weight class in college is not easy, but you know, he's doing a good job and just trying to get an escape point, and wow, almost gets us two there. That was interesting.
A lot of action at the edge.
They're going to come take a look at this maybe, but maybe not. Out of bounds, 12 seconds.
Stand-up would be huge.
Yeah, and a short time escape would be massive for Camillaci if he can get one. But Baer, you know, a couple mat returns that really dictated this ride out for him, and he's going to go into this third period with a minute and 50 seconds of riding time. He's going to go down, and if he can get his escape, it's a tie match. Now that's a big, big factor. Camillaci's choice, he goes down and gets ridden out. That is tough. Tactically, that is exactly what you want to avoid if you're Camillaci, as he just lets him up there. Unable to cut into the riding time much, but a takedown is going to be the winning factor here.
And Camillaci had the takedown in the first period, and he had some other great positions where it looked like he was very close to finishing. So, again, should feel pretty confident on his feet here, but definitely looking more tired in the third than he was in the first.
Baer's looking like the aggressor here in this third. He knows exactly the position that he's in. He knows this match is tied, and he can go win it with a takedown. Camillaci looking to get back in, and exactly like you said, maybe a little bit tired from getting ridden out in that second, but he's got an opportunity to go win this match. And this is a big, big match for the team score. Huge. I would say probably the decider. If Baer's able to come back, you know, come here and win this match, that would solidify it for the Bearcats.
Yeah, the Bearcats
virtually, right?
Yeah. Of course, you can always get some consecutive pins, but up 20-6 over the Tigers, you bump that up to 23. Stuff would be looking really tough.
It'd be definitely a tall order. You would need 3 pins in the last 3 matches, right? So. Be tough, but not impossible, technically. But obviously not a position you want to put yourself in. If you can score here, if you're Rocco, that would be huge. But looking for that drag and lefty single, wasn't able to get it. 30 seconds here in the third period. We'll see if other guy can finish. But I love it. These are the times you get excited as a spectator to come and watch, right? Short time, 30 seconds left in the third period, and both guys are tied. Lefty underhook for Camillaci. Can he finish? 10 seconds here in the third. Looking like we might have the first overtime match of the evening.
Both guys content to go into overtime at the end of the third. I think we'll have blood time. But a very fun match to watch. Probably the closest one we've seen yet.
Yeah, it's definitely been a fun match to watch. I think, again, like you see how the mat wrestling has affected this match, right? I mean, you have one takedown from Camillaci, the ride out from Baer in the second, and the escape. The mat wrestling has really been the factor in keeping Baer in this match.
But you also see, too, like how the rule change comes into play, too, because last year this match would have been decided.
Right, exactly, right. It would have been a 3-2 victory for Baer. Agree, right? This match is definitely a function of this new rule change. So we'll see who's going to come out, you know, victorious and get their hand raised in this overtime period. But very important match for the team score here, for sure.
Camillaci in deep on a single. And Baer tries to go through. He had success doing that before, but Camillaci knew it was coming, and he finishes strong.
That was a nice lefty single, and just, again, that time he avoided Baer rolling through and grabbing that ankle, right? Like he didn't earlier in that match. So, again, kind of learning from his past mistakes. Really good mid-match adjustment and a nice way to get your hand raised if you're Rocco Camillaci for the Tigers. Watch, he keeps his head down and avoids that ankle, Baer going down to that ankle to scramble through and able to get his hand raised. Big win for Rocco Camillaci.